Hi, my name's Emer and welcome to my channel. A very happy new year to everyone. This is my first video of 2026. I live in the Midlands in England and we have had a sprinkling of maybe sleet or snow last night. That sort of powdery stuff. It's lying, but it's like so thin. It is very cold though, so my car said I think -8 degrees Celsius this morning, which is, you know, pretty cold for here, for us in the UK. So my partner's away this week. I don't usually have the house to myself, so I do find it a little bit strange. I've got the dog obviously, but I've got some bits to be getting on with. So there's some DIY bits, just like paint jobs that haven't been finished, a lot of woodwork that needs painting. I've got the house to tidy up, it's a bit of a mess. Just try and keep the house shipshape. The dog will need entertaining from time to time, so I know, like, so yesterday my partner left in the afternoon. I made a leftover pie, which I've been itching to do for ages. So we had gammon and chicken in the fridge, and I know it's a cheat recipe, but I saw a recipe where you add a tin of Campbell's chicken soup, and you can make a bit of like a chicken and ham pie. And I had leftover pastry in the freezer. It has been in there for years, I won't lie, but I kind of cut off the edgy pieces, which defrosted a little bit weirdly. But yeah, it turned out really nice. It was really tasty, so I'm very pleased with myself on that. It's a total treat meal. I haven't been allowed to eat things like pastry when I was competing, so it was a real treat to have some short crust pastry, which I have made myself before, but yeah, I just wanted to use up that pastry in the fridge, but if I want it again, I'm gonna have to make it myself. I'd not been in the garden in ages, so me and Spud went in the garden yesterday, which was nice to check it out. The ground was frozen solid, but like I couldn't believe I spotted Brussels sprouts that I didn't know I had that were in the ground. I didn't video it, but there was like a lone tomato in the greenhouse as well, which is probably frozen solid. It does need a tidy up, and there's leaves that need raking, and there's plenty to do in the garden. But while it's a bit icy, I'm gonna work on the inside of the house first. I'm also quite keen to sort of, especially while my partner's out, is to use up some of the ingredients in the freezer and in the pantry. So there's some out of date cans, which I know are perfectly fine, but I just kind of want to use them up in the next few months, so I might share what I make with some of my leftover bits and pieces. I do want to share, I don't know if anyone's got it as part of your winter preps, but I absolutely love those car windscreen covers to protect, to sort of shield your windscreen from frost, so you're not spending ages de-icing. It saved me tons of time this morning when I had to pop out, so yeah, massively recommend. We're just trying to get our ducks in a row. We have decided we're going to aim to sell the house this year. We've got some bits to do, some DIY, some gardening, tidying up. We want it to make it really nice for whoever buys it. We kind of have an idea of of where we'd like to move and what kind of house we'd like to move to, but it's all a bit up in the air, so I'm not really sharing a lot about that at the minute. But I know I've briefly mentioned it I've referenced it in other videos. So it's kind of why, you know, I'm doing some DIY today, and it's why I've been like reviewing the pantry. I need to hide. We've got some storage, but I really need to tidy up the pantry so it doesn't look like a proper pantry, because you don't want everyone nosing. Yeah, when you've got people viewing your house, you don't want all these things on show, so I need to tidy it up a little bit. I shall stop waffling. I'm going to get organised, put a wash on, and share how I get on this week. Speak soon. Oh, that's a smart boy. I don't know if you can hear, because I don't have my microphone hooked up, but I just wanted to share that I have had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've had 4 nights without my partner, and we spend, I'd say, like all of our time together. We're always around. It's very rare that we spend time apart, and I have really missed him this week. And it does sort of make me think like, oh, if anything happened to him, or, you know, just circumstances, it's or even just, you know, he's about a 4-hour drive away at the minute, and if he did get stuck in snow or whatever, it's just, yeah, made me realise I do depend on him quite a lot, and we're a really good team. I think that's sort of the main thing. So when you don't have each other, it's very strange for starters, and he spends a lot of time with the dogs. I've struggled with the dog a bit this week, haven't I? Because you're very different. Yes, you're very different with my partner than you are with me. Oh, don't stress. There's nothing to stress about. I've not been quite as productive as I wanted to. I've been a bit distracted with the dog, and been some things going on this week. The other thought I had this week was, what would happen if there was a power outage and he wasn't around? I think I'd be quite scared, actually. Well, maybe not scared, but quite, you know, apprehensive, quite nervous. It's not really nice staying in this. It is a big house, in a big house by myself, even with the dog. And yeah, it just sort of crossed my mind, like, oh, what would I do? I mean, I do have my preps. I've got torches, I've got candles and different things. Like, I would survive, but it's just nice when you can talk things through with someone. I know there's a few viewers who are on their own, and maybe that sort of thing doesn't faze them, but yeah, it just kind of crossed my mind a bit this week, like, oh, I mean, it's good to have time on your own anyway. I mean, we still message and speak. It's not like he's away. We're still in contact with each other. I'm trying to get as much stuff done as I can. He's gone to sleep behind the camera. You might hear him snore in a minute. Trying to get as much painting and DIY done before he gets back, because at least then he's kind of out of my way, or it's easier to pack things away. So yeah, it's been strange, and I've been cooking just for me, and I find that a bit strange as well, like cooking for one person. I do a lot of one-pot meals, so that's mostly what I've done this week. So like mince and rice, like eggs and potatoes, sort of thrown, like just different ingredients thrown together with some herbs, which has been Like, very nice, absolutely fine. Hi, I just thought I'd come on quickly because it's Thursday evening. My partner is due back tomorrow. We're due to get snow like within the next hour or so. They've given amber weather warnings for snow where I am. I think we might just be on the edge of that. I've got long life milk in the house. I've got my food preps. There's food in the freezer. There's tinned food if there was an issue with electricity. I've got 2 stoves, one of which I can cook on. It's just sort of nice feeling prepared. And I still think back to like one of my prep videos or grocery videos. Someone commented like, those aren't preps, they're just groceries. I'm like, yes, they are groceries. It's nice having lots of groceries in the house. I'm really thankful for all those groceries in the house because I don't have to go anywhere. If we're snowed in for the next couple of weeks, whatever, you know, we're sorted. It's really, which is a really lovely feeling. It's just a nice feeling. It's nice when you don't really have to go anywhere. I would miss the gym. That's the one thing I'd miss. But I've got, you know, exercise bands. There's different things you can do. Various strength training without it. You know, I'd make do. I used to work on government emergency team and we covered a lot. I did a lot of reporting on weather when there were weather warnings like this. So like an amber weather warning where you know it's going to affect people, you know it's going to affect emergency services, local council services and that sort of thing. Yeah, it sort of reminds me of those days, you know, even though I left that team a few years ago. It's just yeah, it makes me think of that. It makes me think who's affected and how they might be affected. So the fact that we've got, you know, firewood, wood burning stoves, we've got water, we've got food in the house, yeah, I feel a little bit smug. No, I feel quite content having all that. Tonight's dinner, I usually meal plan, but with my partner away, the plan has kind of gone out the window. So I know the ingredients I've got, I just don't know what I'll throw together, but it's looking like maybe sausages and chips and maybe homemade beans. I'm not quite sussed it out, but I'm sure it will be nutritious and semi-nutritious and filling.